Us a big show in front of us with a look yesterday at the 8-race program at Sandown Park. Also the greyhound racing action from this week and harness racing at Moonee Valley last night. And of course at 11 o'clock, Bill Collins along with all the gang on World of Sport, taking a look at everything that's been happening in the sporting world over the last 7 days. So stay with us here on 7. We have a very big day of sport in front of us and I know you're going to enjoy it. Well, firstly, let's turn the clock back to last night and see the Tats Lotto numbers as they fell here on Channel 7. Draw number 363 with the Division 1 prize pool, $1.785 million. And all of the numbers in the second half of the draw last night, the high numbers, they were 22, 25, 27, 30, 34 and 35, and the supplementary number was 6. At 8:30 last night, Super 66 was drawn and the numbers fell in this order: 1, 2, 3, 3, 8 and 2. So hopefully those numbers may be lucky for you and you may have a bank to do a bit of punting this week with a big week of racing coming up. But we'll be back to take a look at the action from yesterday's 8-race card at Sandown Park after this break.
The Russians are coming, the Bulgarians are coming, the Chinese, Japanese and US teams, including 3 current world champions, Yuliana Godrieva, Natalia Yurchenko and Yuri Korolev. They'll all be here for Australia's first major international gymnastic event. Just part of the Australia Games, only on 7. Don't forget the official souvenir program comes free as a full-out supplement to Time magazine, on sale now.
Down Park here in Melbourne with 8 races on the card, and punters had the better of the battle with the bookmakers with 4 favourites and 1 equal favourite being successful from the 8-race program. Let's go back to the Gothic handicap over 1,000 metres, the opening race on the card, and here the very smart 2-year-old Seeger was the favourite at 5-2 on. Here's the accurate one, Bill Collins.
Racing, Seeger jumped away okay over on the inside and is one of the leaders. In fact, when they settle down, he's probably in front. Getting away reasonably well behind them is Ciro's Boy, and Ciamento was showing a little bit of pace too over towards the outside, and Valiant Blade is up near the leaders too when they settle down. Coming by the 600, Seeger just in front on the inside from Ciamento, and Valiant Blade racing erratically. Ciro's Boy is on the fence next, followed by Propeller, and a couple of lengths further back is Zirconium as they swung to the corner from Strange Twist, and the stablemates together at the rear are as they turn for home O'Cool, and back with it as they straighten up Mighty Dom. Down by the 400, Seeger, he's got to get to work on it. He's been joined by Valiant Blade, but he's still got something there, I think. Ciro's Boy getting up on the fence, and then Propeller. Seeger, the leader, with 200 to go, starts to draw away as Gauchi waves the whip at him now, and Seeger starting to draw away from Ciro's Boy, who's sticking on pretty well, and then Propeller running home. But as they go to the line, Seeger's won at about 2.5 lengths. Second placing to Ciro's Boy. Third will be Propeller. And they got away from at the head of the others would be Strange Twist and Ciamento over on the outside. And further back is Mighty Dom and Zirconium and O'Cool, and Valiant Blade has finished last.
Good start for the punters. He was pretty short, but an impressive win by Seeger, 5-2 on. Ciro's Boy at 9-2, third Propeller at 14-1. The Ripponlea handicap was the second over 1,600 metres, and here the Bart Cummings trained Shot was the popular pick at 9-4.
Racing at the first attempt, and they've jumped away well, quite one of the best to get going. Silver Cavalier heading them off now with Mr. Mint, and then Sea-Jet Ty Rouge Jurisdiction. Then came Mighty Tidy, and 1.5 lengths away at the rear is Shot. At the 1400, and Mr. Mint about 3 parts to Silver Cavalier, and ahead to Quite pulling hard on the inside. 2 lengths to Sea-Jet. 1/2 length Jurisdiction on its inside, Mighty Tidy. 3 parts to Ty Rouge, who's going berserk, and 1 length away in last place is Shot. Mr. Mint a clear leader as they went to the 1100, 1.5 lengths Silver Cavalier, and a neck to Quite fighting for its head. 2.5 lengths to Sea-Jet, 1.5 lengths Jurisdiction, who settled well. 3 parts to Ty Rouge, then 1.5 lengths Mighty Tidy, and 1/2 length to Shot. 8.50 out, about to come down the hill, and Mr. Mint about 2 lengths Silver Cavalier and Quite. They've got out about 3 or 4 lengths to Sea-Jet. A couple to Ty Rouge, still fighting for his head, going past Jurisdiction, who tried to turn it up there, and going round the outside, Shot, and Mighty Tidy dropped out a long last. Heading down to the 600, Mr. Mint 3 parts to Quite, 3 parts Silver Cavalier. A little over 2 lengths then to Sea-Jet, and Shot is going up stylishly on the outside. 1.5 lengths Jurisdiction, 1/2 to Ty Rouge, and forget about Mighty Tidy. Mr. Mint led them into the straight, made the turn badly, 1 length or so to Quite and Silver Cavalier. 2 lengths further back, Shot pulled to the outside from Sea-Jet, then Tie Rouge taken out wide and Jurisdiction struggling. Silver Cavalier got to the front, 150 to go from Mr. Mint, but coming at them quickly, Shot the outside and then Tie Rouge. Shot went to the lead, 150 to go from Silver Cavalier, and in the run home, Shot finishing too strongly, wins by about a half length to Silver Cavalier. Mr. Mint lasted for third, just in front of Tie Rouge. They're followed by quite 3 or 4 lengths away, Jurisdiction, and then Sea-Jet, and last of all, Mighty Tidy.
Well, different riding tactics on Shot yesterday certainly paid dividends. 9-4 favourite, ridden like a stayer and shapes like one too. Silver Cavalier 16-1, Mr. Mint third at 15-1 in the second. In the Windsor Handicap, the third race over 1,000 metres, punters couldn't split Flight Judge and Sheer Courage, and they were the equal favourites at 6-4.
Lights on, racing. And Calamira a little tardy to begin near the inside. Windstar Girl was the best to get going from Lane's Bell away well. And Be Calm was showing some speed. Flight Judge jumped okay today. It's up about 4th on the outside when they settled down. Rose of Tilly's back about 2nd last early. As they came down towards the 600-metre mark, Windstar Girl the leader. On the inside going up to join it now in the lead is Sheer Courage, and Flight Judge is up only a length behind them third. Then Lane's Bell, and they were followed further back in the field by Rose of Tilly trying to get up on the inside of Enriched, and back behind them is Camelot Gleam and Pearl Relic. Sheer Courage the leader into the straight. Got a length and a half to 2 lengths to Windstar Girl. Flight Judge is behind them on the outside. He's had to go for the whip on it. Then Lane's Bell battling on. It's coming with a fair run. It's Sheer Courage at the 200, 2 lengths to Lane's Bell, and Flight Judge struggling on the outside. They're followed by Concerted Gleam. 100 to go. Flight Judge coming over the top of them now. Grabs Sheer Courage, ducks in, tightens them up, but straight and goes on and wins. Flight Judge a little over a length, I'd say, at the finish. Sheer Courage probably second, and nose in front of Lane's Bell third. They're followed on the outside next by Camelot Gleam, who ran home well from Rose of Tilly, Be Calm, Windstar Girl weakened, and Enriched well back with Pearl Relic, and last of all, Calamira.
Yes, the equal favourites fighting it out, and Flight Judge finishing very strongly, racing erratically in the last bit, but too good at 6-4 equal for the other equal favourite Sheer Courage, and Lane's Bell third at 20-1. In the Zonda Handicap, first leg of the quadrella, race 4 over 1,200 metres. Bart Cummings once again had the favourite, Winged Keel at 2-1.
They're racing. Wing Keel bounced away quickly on the inside. Rip and Run was away with it, and so was Boletto. Elsarie going fast out wide, and they were followed by Coals of Fire, and then Portrait, Quinton Lass on the inside of the next bunch of horses, which included Cool Rose going forward very quickly. Celebrity Rain trapped out deep. Rocky Report back towards the rear with Nassau Lass and Virginia Nugget, and Lucinda Bay was last, and back with it on the outside was Polar Cruise. As the field settled down now, going past the 800 and coming down the hill, Rip and Run a half in front of Elsarie, pulling in third placing. They were followed on the outside of them then by Cool Rose, who's up in about third place down towards the turn. On the rails is Wing Keel, and then a length Boletto, a length and a half Coals of Fire, followed by Diemba Wilga Girl, and one's Celebrity Reports run right off the track. Into the straight, Rip and Run in front, a length and a half. Elsarie on the outside looks to be going very well. It's got Wing Keel in a pocket on the fence. Cool Rose and Boletto now down the outside, and they're followed by Coals of Fire, Rocky Report, but Elsarie went to the lead with 200 to go, drew about a half length. On the outside, coming out after it now is Elsarie, Wing Report, Wing Keel and Elsarie. Wing Keel just in front. Elsarie's getting it on the outside, however, and Wing Keel is going to just score from Elsarie. Third placing Boletto. Fourth, I'd say, Rip and Run. Then Wilga Girl, and they were followed further back by Portrait. Over on the outside of them, Quinton Lass made up good ground from Coals of Fire, Cool Rose. Then Rocky Report, further back Virginia Nugget. Well back is Nassau Lass with Lucinda Bay, and one of the last as they went over the line was Celebrity Rain.
Yes, the favourite getting up to score, Wing Keel, starting at 2-1 against favourite. Second was Elsarie at 5-2, and third Boletto at 100-1 in the fourth race on the program. The Malua Handicap was the first leg of the TOB double, and Darren Gauci at this stage had already chalked up a winning treble, and he was on Maitanon, but the popular pick in this race in a wide open betting affair was Cosmic City.
Lights on, racing. Lou missed it by about 2 lengths. On the inside, Brumblebee, Millawar the best to get going. Value is away well too, and Sleepy Jim wider out. And when they settle down, Cosmic City and Educate wider out again are also up near the lead. They were followed by Diatric, Let's Celebrate, Brumblebee dropping in on the rails from Return to Power, Cromarty Bay, Lou, and then Maintenon and Audacia last. Out of the straight, 1,700 to go, and Educate out very wide on the track is trying to get over into a position. On his inside, keeping him out, is Sleepy Jim. Educate will cross now, and then came Value third, a length to Cosmic City. A length and a half further back, Brumblebee getting up on the inside of Millawar, and Let's Celebrate 3 deep from Cromarty Bay. 1.5 Return to Power, and they're followed by Lou. 3 lengths to Diatric from Maintenon and Audacia last. Into the back section, 1400 out. Sleepy Jim went up now to lead a half length to Educate. 2 lengths to Value, 3.5 to Millawar, who's gone up 4th. 2 lengths to Brumblebee and a half Cosmic City. 1 to Let's Celebrate and Cromarty Bay the rails. 1.5 lengths Return to Power from Lou on the inside. 1.5 lengths Maintenon, 2 to Diatric, and last of all Audacia. Past the 1100, Sleepy Jim about a length in front now from Educate. 1 to Millawar 3rd, and ahead on the rails Value 4th. 2 lengths to Cosmic City. Let's Celebrate 3 deep from Brumblebee the fence. 1 length Cromarty Bay. Then Return to Power from Lou. Maintenon taken to the outside, and 2 to Diatric and Audacia. They've packed up at the 800 down the hill, and the leader Sleepy Jim a half length now to Educate, and Millawar, he's got anxious. He's gone up 3 deep now to hit the front. 2 lengths away Value from Cosmic City. Let's Celebrate. Maintenon out about 3 deep from Brumblebee on the rails, badly boxed in. Next Cromarty Bay, Return to Power. Diatric pull to the outside, followed by Lou. Straightening for home, 3 in line. Sleepy Jim, Educate, and Millawar. 1.5 lengths now to Maintenon going up 4th from Cosmic City. Value on the inside, and they're followed further back by Brumblebee and Diatric. Sleepy Jim in front at the 300, kicked a half length to Millawar. Maintenon on the outside, Educate. Value can't get out from Cosmic City. It's Millawar getting to the lead, but Maintenon's grabbed it with 100 to go there to get her. Maintenon on the outside doing a little bit the better. Cosmic City starting to flash home, but Maintenon's going to win it about a length to Cosmic City. Millawar got 3rd, ahead away 4th Brumblebee. Then Lou from Cromarty Bay and Value together. Behind them was Diatric, Sleepy Jim, Educate. Further back, Let's Celebrate, Return to Power and Audacia.
Maintenon at 10 to 1 getting up, and Darren Gauci 4 winners for the day. And the way he's riding at the moment, I think he could probably win on a broomstick. Cosmic City second at 7 to 2, and third Millawar at 4 to 1. In the columnist welter, race 6 over 1400 metres. Here we had an even field, and the favourite Cindy Harbour at 5 to 2.
Racing. Caught them in a pretty fair line. Royal Steel was the early leader, bounced away quickly from Howitzer and Family Pageant the outside. Cindy Harbour's over on the rails with Daily Mail, and also there when they settled down into stride was Never Late in about 5th position. It was followed then closely by Major Diamond. Family Pageant is dropping back, Cathcart Boy going between them. Then Straight Approval back towards the rear with Exclusive Command, and Omar is last. At the 1,000 and going quickly around the outside to take up the running Daily Star. Led 1.5 lengths Royal Steel, 1.5 lengths Howitzer, and then Cindy Harbour a neck away on the fence. 1 length to Never Late, 5th, then Cathcart Boy, followed further back on the inside by Major Diamond, who's got back. Then Family Pageant, Omar taken to the outside, commencing a run from Straight Approval and Exclusive Command. Down to the 600 they race. Daily Star about 3 parts of a length in front still. From in second place, Royal Steel, 1.5 lengths. Howitzer's travelled well. Never Late's put Cindy Harbour in a pocket. And they were followed then by Family Pageant, Straight Approval, and Omar. In the straight, Daily Star in front. Royal Steel, the rider's very confident, having a look around as he goes up to the leader. 2 lengths to Howitzer, called on for its effort now and then. Never Late being hard-ridden. Royal Steel got to the lead. On the outside, Howitzer and Never Late, but Royal Steel's broken about 2 lengths in front. He's stolen the break. Never Late trying hard with Howitzer, but Royal Steel's going to be too good. And Royal Steel goes down to win 1.5 lengths, Never Late. Third placing has gone to Howitzer. 4th, Cindy Harbour. They're followed then by Straight Approval, Cathmar Boy. Next, Family Pageant, a break further back to Daily Star, and back with it is Omar. Then Exclusive Command, and last home was Major Diamond.
He's only a pony, Royal Steel, but he's got plenty of heart. 15 to 1, Never Late second at 7 to 2, Howitzer 4 to 1, and the favourite Cindy Harbour out of a place at 5 to 2. Then we moved on to the last leg of the quadrella and second leg of the double, the Chatham Handicap over 1,200 metres. And here the Ernie Hewitt trained West Mayo, the popular pick, at 13 to 8.
Ready, racing now. They've jumped away pretty well too, and Mazorski, one of the first out with Supreme Spring and Check the Deck. Tuck Point going through in the centre from Longwood Lad, Bullion Broker. West Mayo out about 4 or 5 deep has gone up to join the leaders, and they were followed then by IKEA on the inside of Paname. They've got away a couple of lengths to Path to Riches, followed by Green Talk back in the next bunch, and then Luskin Road. Behind it, Mukai, and then Dance Boy, and last Calm Call. At the 800, Supreme Spring, a half length Check the Deck, and a half to West Mayo. 1.5 lengths further back came Longwood Lad, Tuck Point, and on the rails, Mazorski. 1.5 lengths to Bullion Broker. On its outside, there, Green Talk making ground, and then a couple of lengths to Paname, looking for a run from Mukai, who's gone right off the track, and then Luskin Road. On the turn into the straight, Supreme Spring, West Mayo joining it and check the deck the rails. They're 2 lengths in front of Longwood Lad, Mazorski. Bullion Broker trying to thread its way through the field, and Pename pulled to the outside. West Mayo took a narrow lead. He's hard at work on it. Mazorski going for a rails run, and Bullion Broker getting out in the shadows of the post. West Mayo took the lead on the rails. Mazorski and Bullion Broker in the centre, flashing at them. West Mayo in front. Bullion Broker's doing better than it on the line, and Bullion Broker's won it. About a neck to Mazorski and a half head to West Mayo third. Fourth was Pename. They're followed by Supreme Spring, Longwood Lad, Tuck Point. Then came at the head of the others, Luskin Road, Check the Deck, Green Talk, Dance Boy, Calm McCall. Then Mukai, followed by Path to Riches, and IKEA has run last.
Well, if there's any such thing as a perfect ride, that was it by Pat Hyland on Bullion Broker. He was in the best traffic jam you've ever seen on the home turn, but threading his way through the field. He got there at 8-1. From Mazorski, also well ridden at 10-1. West Mayo, the favourite third, never on the track at 13-8. In the last, the Siren Handicap, Brahms Lullaby, the favourite at 2-1.
Shari Ruler a bit on the move near the inside. They're racing now. Jumped away pretty well. Glamour Star, Emelinsky and Bev Rose are the early leaders. Brahms Lullaby away well about fourth. Cindy Venture is with it from Pride of Sapphire, Comarina, and then Mercy Amore, the inside of Fiery Diamond and Chide Shari Ruler. Then Miss Trelbar, followed further back by My Dulcinea, and then Crepe Princess, Tudolina and Mildara last. Going to the 1200 now, and Bev Rose out in front. Gauchi trying to make it 5. He's a length in front of Glamour Star. Length and a half to Brahms Lullaby, getting a nice run up on the inside of Emelinsky, 3 deep, and Cindy Venture the centre. A length Fiery Diamond, followed by Mercy Amore, Comarina. A length to Pride of Sapphire. One to Chide, well back in the field with Shari Ruler. They're 3 lengths in front of Tudolina and Miss Trelbar from My Dulcinea, and then Crepe Princess and Mildara. 8.50 to go down the hill. Bev Rose, 3 parts to Glamour Star. 1.5 Brahms Lullaby having the run of the race from Emelinsky, and then 2 lengths to Fiery Diamond. They were followed by Cindy Venture, losing ground. A length Mercy Amore is in a pocket on the inside of Comarina at this stage, and Pride of Sapphire. Then 2 lengths further back, Shari Ruler and Chide not doing much at this stage. On the corner, Bev Rose, about 3 parts to Glamour Star as they head for home. Gauchi trying to make it 5. Kicked away a length on Bev Rose. Brahms Lullaby to the outside. They're well in front of Emelinsky, and then Cindy Venture, followed by Fiery Diamond, Shari Ruler, Comarina. Bev Rose clear, but Brahms Lullaby's coming home very sweetly on the outside. Bev Rose at the 200, joined by Brahms Lullaby. Brahms Lullaby went to the lead. Bev Rose is battling on in second place, and they were followed further back, Cindy Venture, Crepe Princess, but Brahms Lullaby wins by about 3 lengths to Bev Rose. Cindy Venture has run third from Crepe Princess. They're followed by Comarina, Shari Ruler, and then My Dulcinea, Fiery Diamond, Miss Trelbar. Next, Glamour Star, Chide, never in it today, and they were followed further back by, at the head of the others, Tudolina. Emelinsky is in that bunch from Mildara. Mercy Amore's second last, and last of all, Pride of Sapphire.
Well, a great finish for the punters in the last race. Brahms Lullaby, the 2-1 favourite, defeating Bev Rose, who very nearly made it 5 winners for Darren Gauchi at 25-1, and Cindy Venture third at 50-1. Let's check the main details yesterday from around Australia in racing. The extra double at Sandown, 1 and 3 paid $5. The daily double 10 and 2, $67.85. And the quadrilla at Sandown on 3, 9, 8 and 2 paid $1,575.10. At Sydney yesterday, the extra double 1 and 2, $6.85, and the daily double 10 and 1 paid $75.55. In Adelaide, the extra 1 and 4, $11.45. The daily double 13 and 10, $9.65. Provincial meeting at Kyneton, the extra double 12 and 4, $191. The daily double was a big one too, 6 and 7, $84.95. And what about the quadrilla? 6, 7, 7 and 4, $33,213.60. And the best of British luck to you if you got the Kyneton quadrilla yesterday, 33,000. It'd come in handy at this time of the year, wouldn't it? Anyway, that was the way we saw racing yesterday at Sandown Park. Back after this break to take a look at the greyhound racing action from this week. With the